One of the things that I see business owners, even myself, I'm totally guilty of this, is complaining about time, right? Complaining that we don't have enough time to do things. And so I have given myself a list because we feel like we need a full 30 minutes or we need a full hour to schedule or do anything. And that's so not true. So I made myself a list of what I do if I have 5 minutes, what I do if I have 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes, and what is the best use of my time. So I want to share that with you today. And I hope you take some value from this. These are the things that I feel are going to be the most powerful in your business. A lot of them are marketing, a lot of them are relationship building. But if you only have 5 minutes, what are you going to do to maximize that time? If you only have 10 minutes, what are you going to do to maximize that time? 15, 20, 25. That's not a full 30 minutes, right? And it's not a full hour. But what are we going to do to maximize this time? And some of these things won't even take you that amount of time. And then you can go back to number one. So if you have 15 minutes and you get it done in 10, then you go back to number one and you do what you can do in 5 minutes, because these are powerful. These are always going to move the needle forward in your business. And I want you to take advantage of these. So are you ready? Are you ready? Do I have your attention? Okay, so the first thing is, if you only have 5 minutes, and when does 5-minute increments pop up? Let's say you end a meeting 5 minutes early, right? And you don't need a bathroom break, or you have 5 minutes before your next meeting, right? You don't need to do anything else. You're just sitting at your computer. Versus mindlessly going through email or something like that, that's not necessarily always going to move the needle forward. Let's take that 5 minutes and let's build relationships. Let's love on people. Let's go through our recent news feed. Let's go through groups and comment. Let's really start nurturing and building a relationship. You would not believe how much you can get done in 5 minutes. And if you don't believe me, set a timer right now after this video. Set a timer and really just focus, right? Like, you're not allowed to do anything else. I love setting a timer for all of these because, number one, I'm a beat the GPS kind of girl. And so I like to do things within a certain time and try to beat it a little bit. But number two, when we set that time, we're almost gamifying it, right? And so we are giving ourselves permission to do nothing but that thing and focus on that thing that we are trying to do in that time limit. So 5 minutes, you only got 5 minutes, you can reach out to people all day long. Every 5 minutes, like every 5 till of every hour, if you're done with what you have to do, reach out to people, love on people, love bomb people, build relationships. You're never going to regret that. And building relationships is never going to go out of style. So that's your 5 minutes. So what about 10 minutes? If I only had 10 minutes, right? And I really wanted to move the needle forward in my business, then number one thing I'm going to do with that 10 minutes is I'm going to go Facebook Live. Or I'm going to go live on some platform, because live video grabs people's attention. They get notified. It's going to be a value-based live. It probably won't even take me 10 minutes unless I get a little winded. But I can even grab a note card. I don't know if I have any here, but sometimes I'll grab a note card or Post-it notes, and I'll just make like my bullet points really fast and then go live and boom. Like today, I have them on my calendar. So I have my bullet points right there. So I can tell you what I'm going to tell you and I don't forget, right? Because so I'm a rambler and it happens and I want to get to the point. So if you want to get to the point and not have over a 10-minute video, then do that thing, right? Write it down so you know the points that you want to make and you don't get distracted. I will get distracted, just telling you. So 10 minutes, it is so much worth your time to go live. Again, you can go live on YouTube. You can go live on Facebook. You can go live on Instagram and then turn it into an IGTV. If you have 1,000 followers on TikTok, you can go live there. If you've been given permission by the LinkedIn gods, you can go live there. I still don't have that. I keep requesting it. I'm a little salty about it. But if you have that capability, live video is powerful. You just hit go live and you go live. Throw on some lip gloss and some cute earrings. Fluff your hair. Just go live. You don't have to edit it. People accept you as you are. Your flaws, everything. Perfection is not what you do when you go on Facebook Live. It's obviously not what you do when you record a video either. But when people see that we're so perfect and that's not attainable, right? When we mess up, when we say when we do things that that aren't, I just said again, when we do things that aren't traditional, that is when people connect with us. So go live. It is powerful. It is the best 10 minutes that you can spend. So go live. And if you're like, well, I have a couple 10 minutes in a day, Chrissy, go live on Facebook, go live on Instagram. Like I said, you have lots of platforms you can go live on. So go live because your audience will get notified. So what if you have 15 minutes to use? What are you going to do with that time in 15 minutes? Well, in 15 minutes, I'm going to send an email to my list. I just need to type a letter. I don't need a bunch of graphics. And I'll be honest, the more graphics you put in an email, the more likely it's going to be put in spam. The more likely it's not going to get delivered. So I just write a quick letter without a bunch of photos to my list. And that is my time best served in 15 minutes. And if I can get it done in 10, then I'll take that 5 minutes extra and I'll go build relationships and I'll go love on people and I'll go talk to people. Because again, if I have that 5 minutes, I'm going to use it, right? If I have 15 and I only need 10, I'm going to go back and maximize that extra 5 minutes. So the thing that I think people struggle with email is open rates. And they're like, oh, my open rates suck, blah, blah, blah. But I do care if they open it. And obviously, I want people to open my email. But even if they delete your email, and as long as they don't unsubscribe, that's visibility. You're showing up in their inbox, right? So if you're showing up once a week, they're seeing your name at least 4 times a month. That's not hiding, right? That's showing up. That's being visible, even if they don't read it. So don't stop sending emails. Maybe improve your subject line if you want it to get open more, but provide a ton of value and people will start opening those emails, especially when you get their attention. So that's my 15-minute time. For 20 minutes, if I had 20 minutes, I would create either a TikTok video or a YouTube video. Now, here's the thing. TikTok is going to be a short-term marketing. YouTube is going to be long-term marketing. So I'm probably going to go with YouTube first because I can record a video in 20 minutes. I can train. I can give a lot of value. And then if I had extra time, I could create a TikTok video, or I could take that and somehow pull some of it out and repurpose it as a TikTok video. So use your time wisely. 20 minutes. You can create a long-term marketing piece of content. And why is that important? That's important because long-term marketing is searchable. YouTube is the second highest search engine after Google, right? Could you also write a blog post? Maybe. It'd probably take you more than 20 minutes because if you're a recovering perfectionist, you're going to read over it a million times and check the spelling. I think it's easier just to press record and go record a video, just like I am from my desktop today. It's just easy, press record. This is what it is, right? And don't get all hung up on editing and all that stuff. If you want to edit it, that's fine. But it only takes you less than 20 minutes to actually record the video. So do that or create multiple TikToks. Like I said, either one, whatever your platform of choice is and where you need to put content that day. And if you only have 25 minutes, only 25 minutes, like, do you know how many extra 25 minutes I would love to have laying around? Whatever, I'll take extra 5 minutes. That's fine too. But if I have 25 minutes, I'm going to maximize my visibility. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take that live or a video that I recorded. I'm going to upload it to Otter AI. While that is processing and getting me all my words, I'm going to pull out little clips from my video that I can tease my audience on different platforms. And once that Otter AI is done, depending on how long your video is, it could take like 3 to 5 minutes. Once that is done, I'm going to pull that text down. I can repurpose it as a blog post. I can pull text out and create I can create social media content from it, or I can use it as a repurpose and send to my list. So I'm going to maximize and explode my visibility if I have 25 minutes. I'm going to make the most out of my time. And I believe that building relationships and getting visible are 2 of the most important ways. And everything I told you is getting visible, right? We're either getting visible in front of one person, right? Because we're commenting or we're messaging them, or we're getting visible to the masses by going live, by sending out to our list, by creating a TikTok or a YouTube video. So we want to always be maximizing that visibility and building relationships. So I hope this serves and helps you, but whether you have 5, 10, 15, 20, or 25 minutes, you can maximize your time and grow your business.